All praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, we'd like to give citation to all the Akim. Alright, across the four corners, man. You know, brothers putting in this work. Alright, out here on the highways and byways, man. To hopefully let, you know, wake up the hopefully let so we can get the hell up out of this place, man. Alright. Wickedness at an all-time high. Alright. If you in tune with the news, you see like we was talking before the camera came on about all these men getting you know, having to step down from their positions for harassing these women, so-called harassing these women, which they out of order. They should be home somewhere with their husband and kids. Then you won't get harassed. You know, that's the key to it. You see what I'm saying? If you was accompanied by your man, you wouldn't get harassed. That stop all that. All right. But that's just this wicked place, man. It gotta go down, man. We're gonna get into it, man. Get some edification like we always do through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. Further do that chapter 2, 7 and 17.
So Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 17. Say, for he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made.
So this King Solomon saying that Yahweh gave him the knowledge of how things work, man, on how the world was made. All right, like you can read in Genesis chapter 1. You see what I'm saying? The creation.
And the operations of the elements.
And the operation of the elements. You know, all the elements, man. The wind. All right, which we're gonna go into the elements, the wind, the sun. All right, the water, even us. Okay, trees. All right, it's gonna tell you what elements. Go ahead.
The beginning, ending, the midst of times.
The beginning and ending, because that's what the Bible is, man. It's prophetic, man. All right. So it talk about the beginning. When you read Genesis, that's what Genesis means. The beginning. All right. And then it talks about prophetically how the world gonna end. All right.
The alteration of the turning of the sun.
The alteration of the turning of the sun. All right. Because the sun is one of those things that King Solomon had wisdom of, man. Okay, go ahead.
And the changing of the seasons.
The changing of the seasons that you can go into, you know, like the Passover, the new moon, you know, all those things like that. The seasons, man. Like we about to get into winter, you know, we're in Atlanta, so it's like the brothers were saying before the camera came on. It's warm. All right, it's still warm. And I got people down there in Miami, you know, it's 80 degrees, 85 degrees, you know. So go ahead.
Say the circuits of the years.
The circuit of the years, go ahead.
And the positions of stars.
And the position of stars, you know what I'm saying? You can read about that in Chronicles. Issachar, tribe of Issachar, they was men that can read the stars, man, you know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
Say the natures of living creatures.
The natures of living creatures, that's one of those things. All right, on the left and the right hand side, because you got creatures like a horse, that's a creature, a cow that we use for beef, you know, dogs that people use for help, they consider that as beef. All right, but then you got wild beef too that the Lord created for vengeance, like snakes. You know what I'm saying? A snake can bite you and poison you and kill you.
That's right.
All right. A lion or whatever. Go ahead.
And the furies of the wild beasts.
That's the wild beast right there. Go ahead.
The violence of winds.
The violence of winds, like we was going into a month ago. The elements, those tempests. Remember those tempests was hitting and shit, man. Had everybody evacuating from Texas. All right. Go ahead.
And the reasons of men.
And the reason of men. All right. So one of those things is men. All right. So Solomon telling you he got all wisdom of everything.
All the folly of men.
All that. All the folly and the wisdom of men. Because sometimes the Lord used men to manifest his wisdom on the earth, like the brothers that's out here teaching the word in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All the prophetic forefathers that we got in the scriptures. All right. So the Lord showed his glory through a lot of those men. But also on the flip side, like the brother said, the folly too. All right. He can men set up to cause people to go off, or men fight wars, or like we living in this current system under the so-called white man. He's a man. He's an evil man, but he's still a man. You know.
All white didn't go to heaven.
What you say?
All white didn't go to
didn't hear us say that, did we?
We ain't say that.
Because if you were talking about the white man, talk about what the black man does too.
What does the black man do?
Matter of fact, don't just talk about what the
No,
black man
Saints,
does.
if you gonna say something, man, expound on what you gonna say, bro.
Asian people do.
Listen, bro,
Talk about what the
we're not talking
Hispanic
about that, man. Listen,
We talking about Joe
Listen,
Burger
bro.
like Donald Trump.
what does the black man
We
do,
talking
man?
about them burger like Donald
What does the
Trump.
black man do?
You actually come to find out that God is no
Take your
respecter of any
redneck
person.
ass
You're right as far as judgment is concerned, yeah. As
Don't
far as
argue with that
judgment,
redneck.
he's not
He's a
the respect of
redneck.
person, man.
So
He's a
Come
redneck.
over here, man. Come over here. Come over here, man.
Redneck.
Come over here.
if you God's child, it don't matter what color you are.
You're right. Color don't matter.
Exactly.
But-
so that's why I say you can't
You
just
hate
talk
me.
about just a white man.
He hate black
If you was, I don't hate black people. My baby mama black. What you talking about? Watch your mouth.
So you like,
So like I
Hey,
said,
leave him alone, man. Let him speak, bro.
like I said, God is no respecter of person. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what color you are.
It matters the color, man, but go ahead.
It don't matter what color.
It matters the color, man, but go ahead.
No, it don't.
Okay, so
you're
the
saying-
Bible don't matter.
So you're saying
You saying the Bible don't
says-
matter.
The Bible says that God is no respecter of person.
You said the Bible don't matter.
So you're saying
You
so
said
you're
color
saying
don't matter either, right?
color
Let me
don't
show you
matter
color
as
in the
far as
Bible.
If you're God's child,
Let me show you color in the Bible. Watch this, bro. Let me show you color in the Bible.
Look, like I said, so you're saying that only one kind goes to heaven? Is
That's what the
you're saying?
Bible say.
That's not what the Bible
Yes,
says.
it
That
is.
is what the Bible say.
What scripture?
Let's read.
What scripture?
What you got, huh?
Because
What you
when
trying
you
to-
actually read the
Revelation.
actual Bible, it says
So
that
color
Jesus
matter.
Christ,
Okay,
John
get to
chapter
color
3,
matter,
verse
then we'll
16,
do
says that he gave his only begotten Son, for whosoever shall believe in him
29.
shall not perish, but shall have everlasting life. So if the Bible says that whosoever shall believe in
We
him
finna show
shall
you
not
who
perish,
whosoever
but
is.
shall have everlasting life, that means you can be
Let's
black,
Watch this, man. Come
white,
over here, man. Come over here.
Asian,
Come closer, man. We gonna do shit to you, man.
Yeah, we been a little odd.
color you
Come here,
is.
man.
If you believe
That's your
in
own
Jesus,
interpretation,
That's
though, bro.
that's a fact. The Bible says.
Let's see.
For
Let's see what the Bible say.
whosoever
Can we see what the Bible say?
believes
Show
in
me
him
whosoever, huh?
shall
Let's see what the
not
Bible say.
perish, but shall have everlasting life. So if whosoever shall
Let's see what the
believe in
Bible say.
him,
Come on.
John chapter 3,
You-
Same
Okay,
verse he's
listen.
talking about.
You made your point. Can you make his point?
Same verse he's talking
I hear your
about.
point. Can we-
Watch this. Watch.
Just
Watch.
listen
Watch.
to the
What you
brother
just
point.
said. What you just
In the
said,
Bible,
right?
this is what the Bible
You gonna
says.
Acts 2 and 21. I'm gonna start at 21, just like you said. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved, right?
Just like you
Go to the
said.
next verse. Ye men of Israel.
Wow.
The man on this
Hear
sign.
these words.
Look on this sign.
Yahweh of
This
Nazareth,
Israel.
a man approved of Yahweh among you by miracles, wonders, signs, which Yahweh did by him in the midst of you,
Wow.
as you yourselves also know.
Men of
So it's only
Israel.
talking about these people right here, man.
Israel. That's all he
You gotta
said,
read in
bro.
context, man.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the difference from church.
Say it again.
Israelites. All right,
You gotta read in context.
Thank you, bro.
Read it again for him.
Verse 22.
Whosoever
That's what it
Whosoever,
say.
right?
shall
word.
believe shall be saved.
No.
We established that, right? You said whosoever, right?
Well, he's talking to Israel.
Whosoever call on the name of the Lord shall be saved, right? That's what you meant, right? The very next verse.
Ye men of Israel.
Hear these words. Yahweh of Nazareth, a man approved of Yahweh among you by miracles and wonders and signs.
He's
which
only
Yahweh
talking to
did
Israel.
by him in the
That's
midst
it,
of
bro.
you, as ye yourselves also know.
The
So
Lord,
it's
the
dealing with
Lord
these
never,
people right
the
here,
Lord
bro.
never
Now-
talked to nobody else but Israel,
now,
bro.
That's
it.
not true.
Next question.
And I'm gonna tell you
That is true.
You just said the Bible not true, man.
You just lie on the Bible, man. That's one.
I'm
You
not
just
lying.
you did.
I'm
say
speaking
it.
the fact because even Peter.
Let's deal with color. Let's deal with
You
color.
said what the Lord
Peter
said.
was-
Now
Guess
you
what?
talking about
Read the Bible.
Guess what?
Because when you read
So
the Bible,
Peter
it
different
says
from
that
us teaching the Bible, man.
Peter walked
So it's
up
kinda
to a
insulting
man
for you to come
who
up
was
over
a
here
man
and tell
of
us
the
that we're not
Lord
reading the
and
Bible.
wasn't even a Jew, and he said, "I now
Who wasn't a
know
Jew?
that God is not a respecter
That's how you
of
know the
persons."
man ain't reading.
That's a fact.
Because
Like I said,
right before
he
Peter
just-
said that he was a Roman, he said that he was a Jew.
But mark my words.
Go ahead, come
You're
on.
not even
Bro.
reading,
Just
bro.
talking about the Gentiles. All right, go ahead, cut him up. He's all he trying to
So,
say.
you
not
say,
reading,
so
bro.
what you're trying to say
Watch
is
this.
that
Let me show you. I'm gonna
Asians
show you.
are going to
I'm gonna
hell.
show you one more time
Hispanics
that
are
you
going to
lying.
hell.
Listen-
That's
listen
what
to
you're
what he-
saying.
listen to what he's
You're
saying.
saying if it's only Israel people, so you're saying all Asian
The
people
Bible
going to hell,
just said
all
that.
Hispanic
I didn't say
people going
that.
to
You
hell.
read that, and I showed it to
That's
you,
not
and you
what
saw
you
it.
misinterpreting the
I didn't
Bible.
misinterpret
all
shit.
white people
You
going to
misinterpreted
hell,
it.
What-
all African
Can I ask you?
people going to hell,
Can I ask you?
unless they're Israelites.
Can I ask you?
That's completely
Can I ask you
false.
what's
That's what
hell?
you say.
What's hell?
I read it.
What's hell?
You lied.
I'm not lying.
You lied on the
I'm
scriptures,
speaking
man.
the fact.
Can-
You
hey,
lied on the
hey,
scriptures.
what-
We just showed
So
you.
you just said
We
only
just
men of
showed you
Israel go to
that what you
heaven?
just said was
Tell me
the
what's
fact.
hell.
Okay, so you said
Let me
only
explain
men
what
of
hell is.
Israel
Go
go to
ahead.
Let me hear what he
heaven.
said.
So you're not
What's
an
hell?
Israelite, so
Can
what
you-
you doing preaching the
Can you
Bible?
explain what's
You know
hell?
you're going
What's
to
hell?
hell.
You know
What's
what?
hell? Okay.
Don't say something and then walk off, man. That's what cowards do. That's what cowards do.
He just lying, man. He be lying.
You a coward because you walking away.
If I was on him, boy,
The
hey,
wicked flee with
that's
no
the
man
spirit. He
pursue it, man.
That's the spirit of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
You weak. So come and deal. Come right here and deal. Come right here and deal. You ain't proved nothing. We proved to you. We proved to you that you's a liar.
How can you prove
We proved to you that you's a liar.
How can you prove that you're
According to
an
Acts
Israelite?
2 and what? You a liar, right?
Prove that you're an Israelite.
Because I'm out here doing what's required of me to do.
Exactly.
So that makes you an Israelite.
You lost the word.
So if I'm out here doing
The
God's
fact that,
will,
you know what I'm saying? I know you a devil.
I'm out here doing God's will. I can't go
Let me
to
show you
heaven.
how I know he a devil.
Go ahead,
Because you coming up against us, man.
How am I a devil?
Because you coming up against us.
You don't
If you
know me.
wasn't, man, it's
I believe
people that
in
look
Jesus
just like
Christ,
you
my Lord and
that we
Savior.
receive. You know why? Because they listen
I
to this
believe
word.
Joshua is my
You know,
Lord
that
and
ain't his
Savior.
name, first of all.
And Joshua is his name. It's his Hebrew name. Now you saying the Bible ain't real.
Joshua.
I'm out of here.
Oh, man, this guy. Come on, man. You shout out, man. Where was we at, man?
Hey, these brothers, man. Hey, the spirit out here on the man. You gotta excuse him, bro.
Hey, shout out, man.
It's out here. The spirit early today, It's
The
early.
wicked flee when no man pursue it.
Con. That's
No man,
right.
ain't nobody chasing after that
No.
devil, man.
Con.
He running.
Con. Go ahead and be in the spirit, bro. You bring down some good stuff,
What was we at? Solomon 7:20.
Yeah.
And the natures of living things, of living creatures, and the furies of wild beasts, and the violence of winds, and the reasonings of men, the diversities of plants, and the virtues of roots.
I know you know a lot about those roots and those herbs.
Con.
All right, you know, meaning being a physician.
Physician, that's right.
You know, healing people through the earth. Luke was a physician. Luke was a physician. So, you know, go ahead.
And to lock you, man, you know, off the topic, it's not about color to us, man. So him coming up here talking about it's white man, this white man, that ain't about color to us, because Yahweh Shah said, judge not according to the appearance, but judge a righteous judgment, man. So we're not judging you according to your appearance. We're judging you on how you receive this right here, man.
That's
And
right.
he didn't receive it.
That's right, That's good.
He bucked up against the word. The brother showed him, read it to him, then showed it to him.
Dr. Screw, man. So verse 21.
Yeah, go ahead.
And all such things as are either secret or manifest, them I know.
See, he say all things, man. All right, now get that Ecclesiastes 1. Ecclesiastes 1 in the Bible.
Come. So I go back.
Just hit that back button right there. Up there. Oh, that ain't it. No, just hit that. Let it keep going.
Come. Say Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, the Bible. Chapter 1. You start at 1.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 1.
Yeah.
And the words of the preacher, the son of David, the king in Jerusalem.
The preacher, man. All right. Talking about Solomon, like we just read in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7:17. Go ahead.
Vanities of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanities of vanities. All is vanity.
All is vanity. All right. Even us out here is vanity. In a sense, because the Lord say he can raise up stones, man. All right. He say this foolish, the preaching. He say, what he say? How he say the foolishness of preaching? Something like that, because he can snap his finger and wake everybody up. You know what I'm saying?
He's pleased by the foolishness of preaching.
Yeah, he pleased by the foolishness of preaching. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys is vain out here with the preaching. You see these pastors, all these people, they get rich off the Lord's word or whatever. So even on that side of it, but if you look, you know, like me and the brother was talking up and down the script today, it's a lot of vanity going on out here.
That's right.
You know, it's a lot of vanity going out here. Just like we out here preaching the word, you got different groups out here, all different type of philosophies, man. Like the Black Power movement dudes. You have Esau out here sometimes with they little crosses and shit. You know, pushing, giving flyers and shit like that. But go ahead.
Say, what profited have a man of all his labor which he have taken under the sun?
All right, go ahead.
One generation passed away, and another generation coming.
One generation past, another coming. All right, go ahead, read.
But the earth abided forever.
And that's a cut for, you know, that Christian doctrine. Who think we gonna be?
The earth gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, the earth gonna be destroyed. The earth ain't going nowhere. All right, that's the scripture. It tells you the earth gonna abide forever. All right, go ahead.
The sun also arises.
The sun also arises. Now we're going to get into some of those things what Solomon was talking about in chapter 7. Go ahead.
And the sun goeth down.
Go ahead.
And hasten to his place where he arose.
Okay, now that's the rotation of the sun, man. That's one of those things that Solomon talked about in Wisdom of Solomon, that he got all wisdom of. Where you at?
Verse 6.
Give me Psalm. All right, give me Psalm 19. Psalm 19.
Psalm 19 and 1.
Yeah. Sorry.
This is Psalm 19 and 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh.
The heavens declared the glory of the Lord, man. All right.
And the firmament showeth his handiwork.
And the firmament showeth his handiwork. So we just look up in the heavens, man, and see all the Lord handiwork. We can see the sun, the moon, the stars, the clouds, all that, man. All right. That's the handiwork. Go ahead. And by the way, we was taught that this chapter here was talking about the internet, man. All right. And we're gonna show you that it's not talking about the internet, man. All right, it's talking about the alteration of the sun, man. What the labors, man, of all things, man. The understanding of, like Solomon said, he had the understanding of all things, man. All right, and through the scriptures, he give us the understanding. Go ahead.
Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
See, day unto day uttereth speech, night unto night showeth knowledge. His handiwork, like we were saying, the tribe of Issachar, somewhere in the book of Chronicles. It tell you how they was able to.
The sun and the moon do speak.
It speak, yeah, and we gonna get some scriptures on that. Get Ezra's, first Ezra's 4 and 4 and 34. You know, just to show how the sun uttered his speech. Like I said, we was taught that Psalm 19 was talking about the internet, man. All right.
Said Ezra's.
Yeah, first 4.
Or the Apocrypha.
Yeah. First Ezra's. 434. Yeah, man. You taught that this is talking about the internet, okay? But we're gonna show you, just like Solomon said, he got wisdom on all things, and we're gonna show you what this is talking about. It's the sun, it's the moon, it's the stars, it's the what you see in the firmament uttering speech to you day by day. That's how you know when the new moon come in. All right? That's how you know. All right? That's how you know it's what time it is of the day, by the sun. All right? Go ahead.
So first Ezra 4 and 34.
Yeah.
First Ezra 4 and 34. O ye men, are not women strong? Great in the earth, great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in its course.
See, swift is the sun in its course. So like he was saying in Ecclesiastes, the sun goeth up, cometh down, it just do its thing, man. All right.
To its,
yeah, where
rising.
he came from. Okay. That's it on that. Should get Isaiah 38 and 7. All right. Just showing you how the sun and the elements that you see, like the sun, the moon, utter speech. As we know, that's how we tell time. That's how, before clocks and all that. All right, we're going to read it right here. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 38 and 7. And this shall be a sign unto them from the Lord. That
That's
the Lord...
a sign, a signal. All right? Something, a signal. All right, go ahead.
That the Lord will do this thing that he have spoken. Behold, I will bring again the shadow of the degrees, which is gone down into the sun, in the sundial of Asher.
In the sundial. Okay, because that's what people use back then. All right, so you know if the sun is like right over your head.
Like a watch.
Yeah, it's like a watch. The sundial, an ancient watch, you can say. All right, so this is like the labor of the sun. All right, you can say. Go ahead.
Athar's 10 degrees downward, so the sun returned 10 degrees, by which degrees it was gone down.
But that's the point on that. That's the point. Where you at? You can go back. Let's see. Oh, you can get that Genesis 1:14. 1:14. So we'll go back to that song.
This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. And Yahweh said, let there be light in the firmaments of heaven.
Let there be light in the firmaments of heaven, man. All right, and we out here now. You can see us because of the light that's in the firmament of heaven, which is the sun. Go ahead.
Let there be lights in the firmaments of the heavens to divide the day from the night.
See, to divide the day from the night. Because once the sun go down, all right, we go on this course, wherever it got to go. All right, it's going to be dark out here. You're going to need some light, man. You're going to need some light. So you're going to have to turn on a flashlight or something, man. Go ahead.
to divide the day from the night, and to let them be for signs and for seasons.
See, let them be for signs, man. All right, just like the brothers in Isaiah. All right, that was a sign from the Lord, man. Lord say, when this here do this, all right, then we gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. All right, go ahead.
And for days and years.
And for days and years. That's the point. We can go back to the song. That was 19.
Psalms 19. I'm gonna start at 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Say, this is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
What is the there? The there is the handiwork of the Lord, man. All right, them things, man. The sun, all right, the moon, the star. Go ahead. And he said, "There's no what." Read that part again.
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Where their voice is not heard. Why? Because the sun, the moon, the stars. Everybody, every person on earth can see that. All right. Because there's other cultures at this time that use the moon and the sun and the stars for they, you know. So it's people that do that. All right. Still to this day, the Aztecs. They do that, and there's other cultures across, you know, in this world that use the moon, the stars, and all that, you know. Nevertheless, go ahead.
I'll say their line is gone out through all the earth.
They line go out through all the earth, man.
Right.
All right. They have a course.
That's right.
A circuit that they go. They all up, you know what I'm saying? That the Most High ordained for them to go. Like he said about the waters, he can command the waters to stop. You know what I'm saying? Where it won't just flood the world. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It said, and their words to the end of the world.
Their words to the ends of the world, of their speech, man. But we, like I say, we was talking. That was talking about
The internet.
The internet. You see what I'm saying? Now read it from the top and go ahead.
So their line is gone out throughout all the earth.
See, they use that line. You know what I'm saying? It's going out throughout. Y'all on the internet. Y'all put that thing on the internet and upload it and go out through all the earth. That's what we was talking. Go ahead.
And their words to the end of the world.
And their words, so we are there and to the end of the world.
Saying, right.
Yeah, once we put it on the internet, they can get it in China or wherever. That's how they broke it down to us. Go ahead.
In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun.
He talk about the now he talking about the firmament, because he say this is what we was taught. The satellites up there, that's how you use the internet, right?
Right.
So that's the you see what I'm saying? That's how they broke it down. But go ahead.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
Which is as a bridegroom cometh out of his chambers and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race.
Read down to 6.
And his goings forth is from the end of the heavens.
That's what they saying, like, boy, these words that we speaking and upload on the internet gonna go through all the heavens. Go ahead.
And his circuit unto the end of it.
The circuit, see? It got you, boy. Circuit. And to the ends of the earth, boy.
Oh man.
See? Hey, boy, that's how it was broke down. All right, but it's talking about the actual sun, man, and not just the sun. It's talking about the moons, the stars, all that, man. How it uttered his speech, and like I say, it's used. It has its labels, man. All right, go ahead.
And there is nothing hid from the heat thereof.
The heat. So that's the proof that it's talking about the physical sun.
Man.
In this particular verse. Okay. In this particular verse, you can go back But that's the way they broke it down to us.
Man, that's all, man.
That's what they broke it down to us, bro.
In context, that don't mean that, man.
Nah, it don't.
Keep reading, man.
It don't. Now go back to Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 5. Or how about get that Luke 21:25?
Come.
Let's see how the Lord used the sun or the element, the Lord handiwork to utter his speech to his elect, man, to his people.
I like this little go come in handy, man. Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs in the heavens.
See, signs in the heaven, man. Signals. All right? For a sign, man. That moon, that stars, all of it, man. Even the clouds, because when they get cloudy, that's a sign. You say it's gloomy, it look like it's about to rain. You know, different things, man.
But when the skies are red, it's fair weather.
Yeah.
Those are the signs. It's speaking to you.
Exactly. Or when the moon look a certain way, you know, okay, this the new moon, it's a full moon.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this the beginning of the
harvest moon.
Yeah, harvest moon or whatever. You know?
And in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, the stress of nations.
From the top again.
Con. This is Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations.
See, and that's the point on that. It's a rock. It's a rock. 42 and 16. See, he saw that here with his red and Georgia Bulldogs playing today. All right, go Bulldogs. See, he saw love the Bulldogs, boy.
Said rock. So Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes
42:16.
This is Ecclesiastes 42 and 16. The sun that giveth light looketh upon all things.
He give us light, looking upon all things. So the sun shine on everywhere, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the work thereof is full of the glory of the Lord.
See, the work, man, the labors, man. All right? So even the sun got a labor, man, and got a job. All right? And what that do, that scream for the wisdom of the Most High. That's the wisdom of the Most High, man. In all things, like I say, from the sun all the way down to people, man, to even insects, man. That showing forth the wisdom of the Most High.
That's right.
You know? All things, even like, you know, we talk about pork a lot, we like that. But pigs have a job.
Got a purpose.
It's a purpose, man. Just like the sun, just like we do. All right, and our purpose is what? To keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, man. That's our purpose. Not to be following the so-called white man. All right, that ain't your purpose. Or following your woman.
That's right.
Or whatever it could be. Following other philosophies. That's not our purpose. All right. Start that from the top. Read that.
This is Ecclesiastes 42 and 16. The sun that giveth light looketh upon all things.
See, the sun shine on everything. That's why you got the greenery. All right, we need sun. It give all vitamins.
That's right.
All right.
We call it base life form, man. We need energy.
Yeah, you need the sun. If you don't get the sun, you might die.
You gonna die. Ain't no bite into it, man.
You go, like the brother said, you gonna die. All right. Go ahead.
And the work thereof is full of the glory of the Lord.
And that's why when he stop cut on the furnace and he block out the sun, like they be talking about, brother, with them volcanoes, it's gonna be cold. He gonna block out the sun ain't gonna be able to shine. That's another way the Lord, you know, do his thing, man. But he said,
like winter, man.
It's gonna be like winter all year. All right, and like the young brother said, walking by, black people like the sun, man.
That's right.
So y'all niggas ain't gonna be able to
We
make
get
it.
vitamin D, we get energy from the sun. We
that.
carbon-based life forms, man.
right.
Without the sun, you're gonna die.
That's right.
die.
That's right.
So that was it. Okay, go back to Ecclesiastes 1 and 5.
Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiastes.
T's.
Okay, come. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 5. Say, the sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose.
All right, so we just went through it, you know, like I was going through the Psalms 19. That ain't talking about no internet, okay? All right, like it was taught to us. All right.
No, man, that ain't it.
That's not it. All right, go ahead.
So verse 6. The wind goeth towards the south and turneth about unto the north.
We was talking about that, man. All right. The winds, man. All right.
We're gonna witness that next week.
We're gonna witness that next week. It's gonna be the north wind. Gonna come get that in Job 37.
Right.
I believe about 9. Yeah, Job 37 and 9. All right. The winds. Read that one again. Read that one.
You say, it whirleth about continually.
The wind whirleth about continually. Come on.
And the wind returneth again according to his circuits.
To his circuits. All right. So that's his labors. That's the labors of the wind. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Read that.
This is Job 37 and 9. Out of the south cometh the whirlwind, and cold out of the north.
See, and that's why I was saying, when you look at the map, when your weatherman showing you what the weather gonna be, you can see that Arctic air coming from the north, man. That's that north wind. All right, that's what make it cold, and that's what's like the brother said. Well, that's what's coming next week. All right.
That's right.
We still bathing in that south wind.
We got
right
short
now.
sleeves on right now.
Yeah, man. And you look at some brothers, man. They hoodied up, man.
Tank tops on. You got short skirts on when they box out.
Read the Job again for me.
Come on, this is Job 37 and 9. Out of the south cometh the whirlwind, and cold out of the north.
And that's the point. Get that Luke 8:25. All right, all things are full of labor, man. All right, and like I say, even men, all right, down to the insects, man, to the wind, go ahead.
This is Luke 8:25.
Read.
And he said unto them, where is your faith? And they, being afraid, wondered, saying one to another, what manner of man is this? For he commanded even the winds.
See, the Lord commanded the winds, go ahead.
And the water, and they obey him.
See, the winds and the water, man, they obey the Lord, man. They have his course. He set it up. That's why I said in the beginning, the Lord created all that, man. The winds, the ocean, all right? Like you got, I just quoted that scripture, how he stopped the bounds of the water that it flood not the earth. All right, we can go back into the Oh, I might have another one. Hold on, let's see. Let's get that John 3 and 8.
This is John chapter 3, verse 8.
Come on.
The wind bloweth where it listeth, and there hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh.
See, that's talking about the wind, man. Go ahead.
And where it goeth.
And where it goeth, all right? Because only the Lord commanded. See, it said it in the other scripture that the Lord commanded the winds and the water.
This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 6. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuit.
And that's the point. Everything full of labor. All things. Like Solomon said in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7:17, he said the Lord gave him all wisdom of how all things work. How all things work. Read that 7.
All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full.
Now we talk about the waters. Who the apostle said, oh, this man commanded the wind and the waters. All right, so this is what he commanded the waters, the rivers to do. Run into the sea. Go ahead.
Unto the place from whence the rivers come.
See,
hither they return again.
see, so the sea don't fill up and overflow up the earth. All right. The Lord got a perfect drain system, man. However he got it set up. I'll read about it in Genesis 2 and 10. You know what I'm saying?
This is Genesis chapter 2, verse 10. And the river went out of Edom to the water to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads.
See? Oh, that's how the Lord had the rivers to go into the sea, man. His perfect system, man. His perfect system. All right? So that's basically the point of that. Because it named all the other ones. Go back to the Ecclesiastes.
So starting at 8.
Yeah, read the 7 and then the 8.
Okay, it's Ecclesiastes 1 and 7. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither will they return.
So we just read about the
Again.
rivers, all right? We just read about the waters, all right? We told you about the winds and the sun, all right? All things, go ahead.
All things are full of labor,
All things are full of labor, man. Okay, go ahead.
Man cannot utter it.
Man cannot utter it. Now go back to that, no, read the next one. Read to down to 9.
The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
So not dealing with that, you know what I'm saying?